Hi friends, today is Friday, April 28th. I'm Mike Malcolm, and here's what's coming up at the Church of St. Mary. Really, before we start, I want to do a quick plug for Glory Be podcast, Interesting People and How They Pray. Now, earlier this week, we released episode number 99, featuring Abbot Lawrence of St. Greg's Monastery. This next week, we're going to have Father Don Wolf. He's the cousin of Blessed Stanley Rother, and he's the pastor of the shrine dedicated to Blessed Stanley Rother in Oklahoma City. Sharon and I drove over to Oklahoma City to interview him. This podcast will be coming out Monday morning. Thanks for watching. Looking at parish events. Today, Friday, the 28th, is the parish golf tournament, weather depending. So if it's dry enough to play golf, then we certainly will. If you want to get more information, go to churchofstmary.com/golf. The Bender Bash is this weekend. We're honoring Deacon Rich Bender for his 25 years of service to the church as a deacon and his more recent decade plus in service to the Church of St. Mary. This is going to be Saturday after the 5 o'clock Mass and Sunday after the 10:30 Mass over in the parish hall. Look to see it there. Good news about the sound system. Father Stuart has awarded a sound contract to one local company. They'll be responsible for installing speakers and doing a lot of the removal of old speakers, a lot of work in the church. The goal is to bring great sound to you. Now here's some little details that I want you to know. One, we have not yet determined who's going to do the electrical work, so speakers aren't much good without power. But we need to make sure that we get the right company that can do the electrical work in a reliable way and satisfy all the technical specs that we need to make the speakers operate perfectly. Two, we're working on getting acoustic paneling up above the altar. So right above the raised platform, the sanctuary, right above there needs to have some acoustic paneling. We're having a hard time finding companies that can do that kind of work, and so we're going to defer that until a little bit later. We'll get the speakers in first, let you hear a dramatic improvement in sound, and then we'll probably fill in with the acoustic paneling a little bit later. Also, that outreach center is coming along. So finally, we've got brick around probably 90% of the structure, despite the rain. And inside, there's drywall going everywhere. So all the cable, the electrical, phones and data and all that, security cams, it's all wired. And then right now we're having drywall hung. That should be done pretty soon. And then they'll start finishing things out, putting doors up and all. So it's really exciting. Thank you for your support of the outreach center. And by the way, if you still want to volunteer to become part of the Outreach Center when it opens, then you can go to churchofstmary.com/outreach to volunteer. Looking ahead in May, there's going to be Encore Bingo on May 12th, plus a Mother's Day brunch that is sponsored by the Knights of Columbus, Moms Eat Free. That's on the 14th of May. Later that week, we are going to be hosting Bishop Kelly's Baccalaureate Mass. The next day, that was the 17th, on the 18th, the School of St. Mary 8th graders will graduate. So you can watch both of those masses streamed on the parish YouTube channel. And then later on at the end of May, there is going to be the Women's Ministry Book Club. This discussion group is going to meet, and they'll have their discussion on the 30th. And then finally, just a reminder, if you have children or grandchildren or just friends who should be going to the parish vacation Bible school, there's still some spots, and you've got plenty of time to register. Registration doesn't close until June 5th, but some of the grades are already sold out. So I just want you to know, if you want to get in, now's the time. churchofstmary.com/VBS. Take care. I will keep you posted on all parish events.